Today for Maker Monday, we're going to do some yarn art. So to make this craft, you'll need a few things. First, you'll need a piece of cardboard. We suggest sticking to a smaller piece to start, and then if you really like it, you can do a bigger one. So this one's just about the size of my hand. You'll also need a pencil, some scissors, of course some yarn, and some white glue. We also suggest a popsicle stick to help with spreading the glue a bit. So first you need to decide what picture you'd like to make. We chose to draw a flower. Now it took us a few times to actually draw it out right, and we suggest doing something simple because the yarn will take a long time to actually get put on the picture. Now remember too, yarn is thicker than your pencil line, so don't try to make anything too detailed. So we've got our picture, now to find the yarn. We just have some yarn scraps of every color, and we've cut them into different size strips, so it doesn't matter what length they are, as long as they're not too terribly long. There's a nice short one there. So we're gonna take our scissors, and we're gonna cut a few more strips of yarn. Some nice blue here. We're gonna have a very colorful flower. Okay, I think that's good for now. So we're gonna spread the white glue. So we suggest if you're right-handed, start over on the left side and work your way over so that you're not always sticking your hand in the glue. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to start the opposite. So I've got my school glue. I've got a popsicle stick just to help with spreading. And I'm going to just spread it on nice and thin. And just do a little bit at a time because of course glue dries. We don't want it to dry before we get our yarn put on our picture. So I'm just gonna do that little bit there for now. And now I'm just going to start filling in our picture with yarn. So I'm going to do some purple as the outline. Try not to leave any spaces if you can. Once you're done, I think you'll find it will look really, really beautiful. So as you can see, this takes a little bit of time, so that's why we suggested you start with a pretty small area to begin with, and then keep working through. So I just keep pressing it down as well to make sure that it's nice and flat for when it dries. There we go. So that piece ended up being too long. I'm just going to cut that one off. And try not to leave any gaps at all. So I've got this area at the background, so maybe I'm gonna do my background all yellow. So I'm gonna add a few pieces here. We think you'll find at the end, this will be a really, really beautiful piece. So there we go. I think you can kind of see how that works now. So I've got sort of half a petal done and my sky is getting there. Maybe I'll add this little piece too. And then once that little area is done, then I would get my glue and my popsicle stick and I would add more and keep going on my picture. We can't wait to see what your Maker Monday yarn art looks like. Feel free to send a picture to us or tag us on social media. We hope you enjoy this Maker Monday craft, and we'll see you next week for a new craft.